Okay. Hello. And we're back. Okay. Working on Linksider again today. Hello, Nerdsoul. Hello, Pigorly.
Hello?
Hello, Nigel. What are you guys doing? Did the hello Pigorly not work and hello Nerdsoul did not work? Why? Right, we need to restart some things probably. System control. Restart TV. Okay, like that, and then refresh. Because this shit breaks all the time.
Piccorley. Hello.
Alright, it works
doesn't
now.
have a hello.
Okay, alright. Can you not unsub now? I fixed it. Okay, we're going to work on the Linksider. It's Davey here.
Piccorley. Hello.
Saw that Davey was pushing some things. But let's see. Code, repository graph. Okay, we have a couple of commits by Davey. The ones that are not merged into myself are this. New collect power up and make others less visible. Merge a branch. Some test. Sorry. And rework to magnet levels. Nothing has been done on the trailer. Amazing. Okay, which means that trailer is not going to be like out there. Very nice, very nice. We need to wait for probably like a couple months more. Alright, sure. Let's just work on some random stuff then. Linksider. Oh, camel stream. I only like to stop doing what I'm doing right now and do on a camel stream instead. Like the problem with the Ocamel stream is that, like, I don't know, I just want this game to be done. Now Camel probably would like require multiple streams. Nah, not today, not today. Maybe one day though. I'm not sure it will happen soon. But one day. We all know games don't get finished ever. Well, if no one works on them, then they will never be finished, yes. But like the current speed of this stuff is not very good. So like if the speed is going to be continuing to be the same, then the game is only going to be done by like 2050 or something like that. We need to have more than like one commit a day, and that commit is like whatever was done there. A test. It's not even one commit a day, it's one commit every 4 days. This is a test. I mean, some things have been tested here, I guess. Alright. Danktos, hello. Welcome. I'm just starting here, trying to figure out what we're going to do today. Let's just go over them one by one. Level editor tools in the portrait mode goes outside of the screen. Okay, so if we do cargo run, features, this, that, mobile. Okay, this is the mobile view of the game. We go into the editor. Right. We go into the editor, and then we go into the editor. And then... And we go here, and this thing is outside of the screen, basically, is the problem. Because we have this close button outside of the screen. Tool menu is what it is. Tool menu is going to have the camera, where the FOV is the minimum side with 10. Alright. How do I place the things? Buttons, square, row length. Let's just do here, minimum side, config, dot, FOV. FOV, that. Hello, bot. Okay, so we go into the config, toml somewhere, the tool menu here, FOV. Since the row length is 10, and we start at 0, I guess, that means that the FOV should be 12, not 10. I think. Number 10 is going to... Wait, hold on. No, number 10 is going to end at 10. Oh, hold on. There's padding, right? Which means that... Yeah, 12. 12 is good, I think. I'm not going to make it perfect once again. Just so that it's usable. Although I don't know why is David working in the editor in portrait mode. Maybe. If he was using the PC instead of a phone to work in the game. Okay, so we go here. It does not work. Compiler mic. Okay, so it does not. It wasn't fixed then, is what it means. It means that it was never fixed. I don't know how to fix it. I'm sorry. Other than using Windows, I guess. It's a Linux issue, apparently. Should fix the kernel yourself? I guess it's not a kernel issue then. I mean, maybe it is, but maybe it's just not a kernel issue. But I don't know enough to know how to fix it. It's also weird that like it's not just like one So like it's really weird, right? Because it starts lagging and it lags for like a second or something, right? Or like even multiple seconds. It's not just one small glitch. It's a long glitch and of the duration of a second, which is like really weird. It's a GUI issue, yeah. Let's replace GUI with someone else who knows better. Tool menu. Today is going to be a short stream too. I don't know, I didn't sleep enough today. Hopefully we'll get a little bit done though. Oh, what do I do here? So like plus equal 1 plus padding and then plus equal 1 stuff, row length, that, okay, sure. Was the camera center then? Button square, X, Y plus offset. Wait, what's offset then? In my config. Offset. Wait, what is offset? Tool menu. Offset. Negative 4.5 and negative 1. But it should be negative 5.5, right? Because that would make it centered, I think. Or we could center it using code. But I think this should work. We go here. Yes. Now it looks centered. And then we also make this thing a little bit more to the left. Exit. Then exit button position, right? Exit button position should not be 5 then. It should be 4. Wait. 4.5 then. Maybe. Good enough. 1. I mean, it could even be at the 0, just above those. I mean, okay, good enough. Let's commit that. Fix this one. Quit playing while rewinding makes the rewind music play non-stop. That is true. So if we go into playing the game and then I go here and I start rewinding and then I press escape at the same time, then the rewind music just continues playing forever, right? Because we don't reset it. So let's see, play. Play here. Audio, no, set rewind. Yeah, sound, set rewind. to this. This is how we do it. Basically, we every frame set if we are rewinding or not. Basically. So then I should just do that if we are not rewinding. When we exit, function run. So we do this, right? We run, and then in the end we do context. Context sound set rewind none, like that. This means when I stop playing, then we should no longer have the rewind sound. Dun, 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 dun. That didn't work. Who is when I was setting the rewind? This is when we are doing the update. Okay. I guess it's because I'm still updating it because I'm doing the... Yeah, okay. It's because I'm doing the transition. So while the transition is happening, we're still doing that. Not enough. I could do it in a drop, maybe. Then drop would be probably good enough. Impl drop for state. Self context sound set and none. Right, and doesn't work. Does it not work because we never drop ourselves? Because if that is so... Hello, Valdek. That is so, if we never drop, then we have actually a bug and a leak. Right? I think I actually know where the leak could be. Probably want to open a different thing then. In the engine, I probably have a thing. Because of the way I'm doing the transitions. We have the transition function, right? This is where we are transitioning from something into something, right? But the thing is that first of all, we never drop the transition here, and we never drop the transition from. Yeah, let's fix that. But it means that I need a different API. So when I'm transitioning, once the transition is finished, I should drop both the transition object and the thing that I'm transitioning from, which means that I no longer can have the mutable reference to this thing. This should be owned by this function. And same about this thing, also should be owned by the function. Or another solution would be to not return the result of this future immediately, but to return the remaining future, basically. Right? It's like we're doing a select of two futures, and we know that this one is going to finish first. I mean, that's not always the case, though, here. But yeah, I see two solutions here. To allow the mutable reference or to not allow the mutable reference. So instead do a boxed in, I guess. If we want to make it owned and then drop, this would work same as before then. With the exception of the ownership here. Okay, so we do mutable, both of those, right? But we need to drop them, right? So if transition is finished, then I need to drop it, which means that we have two states here, actually, right? We have two states here. Or I mean, basically our transition is consisting of two phases. First, the transition itself, and then the remaining part of what we're transitioning into. So transition is async move, right? I mean, transition is not even async move. This is the poll function, I guess, right? This is it. If transition is finished, then I should not do that. I should return poll ready. Poll ready. None. Is that it? So we create the transition, which means that we're polling the future while doing the transition at the same time. Like rendering. Yep. The task already none. And over here, we do the poll. And then we map into sum. Right? So basically, this means that now we have like two ways to finish. Either we finish before the transition is finished. In this case, we will receive sum as a result of the transition here, right? So we're just going to match on transition await, right? If it was some result, then we return that result. Otherwise, we return the we need to like continue pulling this future to the end. Into. How about we do this to be into pinned, right? And over here, I don't really need to pin it anymore. We just can await it, right? Can I just await the original one? I cannot because it was moved. When I pin, it has been moved. Okay, whatever. Let's just do that. So basically now we can guarantee here that after the transition has awaited, before awaiting the remaining part here, we can drop specifically and explicitly the from and the transition object. We should not have the leak anymore, right? Cannot move out because it's borrowed. Where is it borrowed? Borrow occurs here. Transition. But I use this thing already, no? Cargo check. Oh, it's used to have moved value transition. Move occurs because transition has type. Yeah, okay. Transition future. Transition future. We drop the transition. Okay. So like it seems that like we had an error in the Rust compiler that the from was still borrowed, but it's not actually still borrowed. Oh wait, hold on. It was still borrowed because I was dropping it here, I guess. Right? So it thought that this function is still alive. All right. Even though I couldn't do it. Okay. So not completely fake error then. Okay, so this compiles and this should work. Cargo run async state example async state demo. This does not compile right now anymore because the transitions are no longer taking those things. Should it be the like it shouldn't even be boxed, right? We can just do impl here. I guess. So the transition does not need to be owned. Wait, hold on. Can I even do that? We do a mute self. Active state. I mean, yeah, the mutable reference should just implement this thing too here. Because over here I don't want to take it by... Yeah. Okay. Swipe. So the transition should be that. Yeah, this over here is really important. We need to like make this state to go into this function like that. Be dropped properly. Right? Because otherwise it will not be done until the resume is done, which is forever. What is this example again? I think it just is doing the... it's just drawing triangles, and then when I press space, it starts a new triangle by like doing the crossfade transition, basically. And then if I press escape, then we go back with a swipe transition like that. Yeah, okay. So the only difference now is that we had a leak before, and now we should not have a leak. How do I confirm that we had a leak? I mean, I'm pretty sure that we had. That's what was happening. Maybe I should do, you know, impl drop for space escape, because this is my like thing, my state. I should just do log info dropped, right? Let's see. We go multiple times. Then I need to go. So I press escape. There you go. So I see in the log that dropped immediately after the transition is ended. And I'm pretty sure this is the thing that was not happening before. We can, for example, do a stash. Everything except for this thing, I guess. And then go here. Do you eat leaks? Leak? Yes, I do. I eat everything. I'm not really... I don't have things that I don't eat, really. Wait. I need to go here. Right? Okay, space, 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 and I will do escape. And it's not dropped. I don't see it in the logs, which means that I actually fixed it. Wait, hold on. Some of them were dropped here. So they... oh, I see. So they dropped like the previous one, I'm pretty sure. Alright? Like this thing is being dropped only when we exit this scope completely. Alright, anyway. Stash pop. Now hold on. This one, discard, and then pop the stash. Check it again. And then commit. Okay. Cargo test workspace. I'm not sure if I'm using this in any other examples here. I don't think so. But there is this example that can be fixed. Fix async transition leak. So this should be camera 2D FOV vertical, I guess. That's the change we did the other day.
Squiggly rings.
Oh shit, that was loud again. The jump scare. Hello, Rinks. How are you doing? Oh, why do you have to do this? I was just
Squiggly rings.
writing some code. I mean, I guess I should just make the volume. The volume is too loud here. How are you doing? Any game jams soon, by the way? I just woke up. I think there is like a jam relatively soon. So like since you are here, maybe I should ask you. I'm not sure though. If there's like GMTK jam that starts in a month, right? And there's also the one that's not featured here. There's a pirate jam. This one also starts in 22 days. Okay. Bolts invited you to join his Little Doctor Games jam. Nice. Where's the Little Doctor Games jam? LGG Game Jam 2024, I'm assuming? There is no such page. There was the 2023 over here. Little Doctor Games. Can I see all the jams that are hosted by someone? How do I find their other jam? Oh, they don't have a page yet, probably. Because Boats has insider info about the gem, right? Anyway, I'm thinking about this one. It's in the Jam Central Discord. Upcoming gems. I don't see it here. Gem alerts. Announcements. Events. Yeah, this one, Pirate Software, is here. Little Doctor. Oh, July 13th, actually. This one is earlier. By a week. Where's the link? There's no link, right? How do I know? Copy event link. That's the Discord event link, right? There's no actual link. Yeah, this one has a link, see? And this one does not, and that one does not. Alright. I mean, Edicon is not the one who is making the jam. Maybe they just don't have the page yet. We'll see. If I feel like it, I will join the Little Doctor Jam too. That one is small though, and the Pirate Software Jam is huge because they have 5,000 people are registered here already. It's probably like bigger than the than the GMTK now, right? Because of how big the Pirate Software is. GMTK, no, hold on, no. GMTK has 14,000. I guess GMTK is more popular. All right, but I'm not sure if I will be able to do this one. This one has a little bit more people. Yeah. GMTK is supersized for 2024. What does supersized even mean?
The GMTK Game Jam is back for 2024, and this year it's supersized. A game jam is a rapid-fire game-making event where thousands of people get together to make tiny games that fit a theme. Previous themes have included Roles Reversed, Out of Control, and Join Together. The theme for 2024 will be revealed the moment the jam begins. This year, that will be on August 16th at 6 PM BST, and the jam will end at the same time on August 20th. That gives you 4 days to make your game, which is twice as long as our usual game jam. Why? Well,
that's going to be like the long one. They usually have 2 days, and this time they're going to be 4 days. No way.
I've seen what you freaks can do over a weekend. Now let's see what you can do with way more time to plan, design, code, compose, draw, and most importantly, sleep. Game jams should be fun, not yet another chance to crunch. Though that being said, if you can only spare the weekend, then please feel free to submit your game in the first 48 hours. You'll even get a badge on your submission to show that you made your game in half the allotted time.
So they have like the same split as in like the Ludum Dare now? They have the compo and the jam version?
Once the games are in, everyone will have a chance to play and rate the entries, giving me a list of top-rated games to play. I'll then pick my favourites and show them off in a video on this channel. As always, you can work alone or in teams. You can use whatever engine you like, and you can use whatever code or art assets you want. Though, we once again ask that you do not use generative AI tools like ChatGPT or Midjourney to make stuff for your game. The GMTK Game Jam celebrates the talents of human creators. So if you need a composer, an artist, or a programmer, then find a human. We're bringing back the Team Finder website, link in the description, which lets you find team members to work with. We'll also open the GMTK Discord to non-patrons closer to the jam start, so you can chat with other jammers and get assistance. If you need more details, check itch.io, which is also where you can register your interest for the jam. That way you'll get an email when the jam kicks off and the theme is revealed. So stop watching this and go click that Join Jam button, and I'll see you in August.
Yeah, I mean, I did join this jam, but I'm not sure if I will be able to have the time. You will be free in August because your boss will be away. Yeah, but I'm not sure if I will be. But we'll see. That was a cool like video announcing the jam. High quality stuff just for announcing the jam. Fix multiplayer. Fix multiplayer. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, you get peeps in. What do you mean? Like this is how you get peeps in? Yes, by making a thing. Let's see the announcement of the little doctor jam.
Fame, power. These are things that only game jams can offer. And now you are about to embark on a 2-week swashbuckling game dev adventure, creating a game from the ground up. Write the code, draw the art, work alone or with some friends. Make a game about anything you like. Oh, and of course, make sure it incorporates the theme. What is the theme, you ask? Well, isn't it obvious? The LDG Jam 2023 theme is Treasure! The deadline for submissions is April 9th at 8 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time, so have fun and don't crunch. We look forward to playing your games.
That one was for 2023. Hold on, if we see their YouTube, or is the one for the subscribe? Nah, they don't have the announcement. All right. Anyway, we are working here, so I did fix one thing in the engine. Did I launch my game or not? No, I did not. I mean, depending on what you mean by launching. We have a Steam page, but like we need to make it better. Still, it still is same without a trailer. The trailer lives in the corner of the stream, and the trailer is not finished yet. But we need to wait for other people on the team to work on it. Okay, cargo update. Okay. Guess we no longer need to be mobile, right? Okay, so now since I have changed this, we're not going to compile, right? There you go. So we have the, so this is a run with closing. Run with closing thing, effect. Optional overlay, FN. Alright, we do the transition. Closing. Closing. I guess we don't do the mutable reference here, and that's it now, right? Yes, so that things get dropped properly. When I run the trailer, we also do the transitions here, which means that this should be moved out so that it can be dropped. Yes, same as with the transition. Transition is just boxed, didn't trade. Trade bound boxed in transition. Transition is not satisfied. Shit. This means that I need another thing in the engine. We need to implement the trait for the boxed din trait. Async state lib. So we have the trait transition, and this trait should be implemented for boxed in trait, right? Like that. Finished. Self. Finished. Right. This should be self dot draw onto frame buffer. That should be it. Simple transition for boxed in transition. Push. Cargo update. And run. Okay, next is going to be somewhere over here. We have the loading state. And this and that, you know, we're just going to do that. This and that, okay. This and that. We just remove the mutable references to things, and that's how we make sure things get dropped. Trade mode mute transition. No, okay. No longer the case. This does not need to be mutable anymore. This does not need to be mutable anymore. Then we have in the lib over here, we are doing the transition from the loading screen using the zoom in into the plane, the main menu, which means that the loading screen, does it need to be mutable? It does not. Okay. Then we do a couple more transitions here. So transition is a boxed stuff. Wait, hold on. This is what? Oh, this is a function that returns the transition. Okay. And then this state is this state, which should not be mutable anymore. Loading state also does not need to be mutable. So we do like through the loading screen into over there. Yeah, okay. Transition. Nice, somewhere over here in the bottom. This is where we go into the inner level. We do the zoom in through the loading screen too. We have transition in. And transition out. Borrow of moved value self. It's being moved. Value moved here, 1487. Over here, self. Yeah, so like in this case, for example, I don't want to move myself, so we need to, like, this is supposed to be a reborrow. But the Rust compiler cannot insert this for me automatically for some reason. Okay. I think that's it. We should no longer have the leaks. And at the same time, we also fixed one other issue because of that. Okay, so the issue is that we play, we do a reset, and then we click escape. Nice. Worked. Fix memory leak and fix that stuff. 293. I knew that this memory leak was here for a long time, but like it didn't matter. I'm wondering how much like I don't think the memory that we save here is actually like noticeable though, because we're not looking at every frame, but like pretty rarely. All right. And the amount of memory is like also pretty small, I think. But anyway, now it's fixed. Can go next. On mobile, it's very annoying when you just want to close the app, but instead it draws a line of blocks. This is what I was looking at the other day, right? When we have like the inset something on the Android. I'm not really into looking at that, but also one of the things that we can do is we can like have our own like internal thing. If I am on the edge of the screen, then I should just ignore the things, right? Just like if I'm doing the edges, then like I should not be able to interact with the edges of the screen, basically. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I mean, sure, let's just do that because I'm just going in order. Why not? So like there's a, like I said, there's a solution for that in the Android itself, but that was a little bit too annoying to figure out, and we still did not figure it out. So I think we can just do a solution in the Rust code instead. Which is literally we're just going to have a dead zone on the edge of the screen for the input, I think. So like if I'm touching at the edge of the screen, then it should just not work, right? And it only is about the editor. I'm pretty sure it's only about the editor. So I'm going to do it only in the editor because of that. I think in the other places it should be fine. Because we like have the actual buttons on the edges of the screen, and I'm not sure how big our dead zone should be. Maybe it will be like overlapping with the buttons, but I still want the buttons to be like usable, right? So I will not disable all the input, but only like the editor input. So editor level, edge, dead zone, percent. I guess we are going to specify it in the percentage of the camera FOV. Then, so let's say like 5%, for example. Or maybe it will be like even more edge, dead zone percent. Okay, so editor level here. Use tool, screen position. I feel like maybe even like we just literally don't use the tool. And there's like also the delete top. This is buttons. Click and delete top. Screen to cell. I feel like it should be just literally this. The screen to cell, we have this thing, which does like the transformation into the world position, right? Screen to world. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I like just this is going to return an option, so that if we are in the dead zone, then it will return none. Otherwise, it will return some, and that's it. You know, so this is the screen position, right? And then we do this in the percentage, right? Yeah. So let's see. So dead zone will be self config. This is the editor config, right? So we will be dead zone percent. Is that what I called it? Edge dead zone. Sure, let's call it edge dead zone percent. This. Edge dead zone percent. We multiply that by screen position. No, not screen position. Frame buffer. Like by the smallest. Let's make it the percentage of the smallest screen like size, the width or height, right? So X minimum of that and frame buffer size Y multiplied by the percentage. This is our dead zone, right? So we would say that if the how do we call the zone that is not dead then? The undead zone? Is that how you call the zone that is like not dead? So the area of the screen is this, right? From 0 to the frame buffer size. Then we're going to shrink it, which means that extend uniform by negative dead zone. This becomes the undead zone, and if the screen position is not inside the undead zone, right? If not, this contains screen position, and we return none. Otherwise, we calculate using the camera the world position and calculate the cell. Okay. So now it's not going to compile in a bunch of places because this can now return none. So if this is none, then we just return here, right? Why do I have the copy pasted calculation of this screen? Because this is the same screen position, right? It is the same thing. We just remove that. And over here we'll like do literally the same. It's that or return. Cell on option. Yeah, sum or return. Okay. What is this? Tool pick. Well, I mean, there is a screen to sell without dead zone. Is the thing, right? This would be some self screen to sell without dead zone. Because for some things I want to ignore. Maybe. Just like... Yeah. This is not that. So this is a pick. Pick, it means that if I like press the Q, that is more about the PC. Print a cell without that zone. Okay, over here, this is when we drag. When I start the drag, I should be able to start the drag only here, yes. Sure. If let some cell is that. Okay. Drag end. So when I end the drag, since I already started the drag, then it should ignore the dead zone here. If we are this is drawing. This is me showing the preview. Don't need the dead zone here. So there in the bottom, draggable. Is something draggable? Ignore the dead zone. Okay. So since I do the for the mouse too, we should be able to just not be able to draw stuff even with the mouse now on the edges of the screen. I go into the editor and I go like here. If I try drawing, it does not draw unless I move over there. It's like half a cell here. I mean, it's not half a cell because it's depending on how much we are zoomed into. If I zoom down, then this top cell completely unrenderable. Only a little bit of that cell, okay. I think the camera limits are a little bit weird and wrong here. But anyway, the edges should be fixed. I should try it just on the phone. Let's try it on the phone. Cargo. Run. Run on the phone. I'll connect the phone. Let's close that. Shit, it's compiling right now. Wait, what? It's connected. USB debugging is connected. Device could not be connected. State is authorizing. A pop-up should open on the device Oh, hold on. Allow. Hold on. Why should I like re-allow like USB debugging if I was already debugging? Okay, fine. It worked. The third attempt. Okay, it was just compiled too. So it should work. So we go into the editor. And basically, what happened? Device disconnected. Who disconnected the device? I did not press disconnect. The Android. It's annoying. Okay. Now if I just swipe from the bottom here, I mean, then this will happen. Wait. Okay, I think the solution is a little bit different because like right now I'm not even showing the navigation stuff, right? I need to do a little bit like that to show it. And then I need to like do it again. Which means that if the first interaction with the game is in the dead zone, then I should not even start drawing, right? Because that's the annoying part. Okay. All right. So this means that screen to cell. So if self dead zoned, then we return none. You know? And then we will return so yeah, something like that. Let's see, dead zoned, the boolean, dead zoned, false. So basically when I do a touch start or mouse press, I guess, right? This is all the key presses. Yeah, so like what if would you mouse press? I mean, or I need to like move this logic into the actual input controller, but like have some information because like I said, sometimes we want and sometimes we don't want the dead zone. Okay, let's see, mouse press, then self dead zoned is going to be equal to self screen to cell is none, basically, and the screen position would be screen position cursor position in this case. And if we do touch start, then dead zoned, I mean we have the touch here, right? Dead zoned is screen to cell, screen position, no, touch position, it's none. That So it basically, whether we are dead zoned or not, is only dependent on where we start the touch. Okay, it's being compiled. Okay, so over here I draw like normally, right? And then if I do this, I no longer draw. So like if I swipe from the bottom, then we no longer draw anything. Because we started in the dead zone. Same as if I do from the edges, from left, right, so I can like, yeah, from the top to... Okay, nice. I think that solves it. I wonder like if the dead zone is like big enough or like too big. It's actually bigger than the thing right now. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I can no longer draw at all. Oh, wait. Hold on. If I'm already dead zoned, then this is going to do nothing. Because like that's the first thing here. So if I went into dead zone, I can no longer exit the dead zone now. So this should be something like... I guess, hold on. So the dead zone calculation is this. Yes. Function. Check, I don't know, update dead zoned. Screen position, right? Yeah, so self dead zoned is not that. There you go. And this is literally already knows then if we are in the dead zone or not in the dead zone. So we don't do this. We instead do self update dead zoned. And we don't do is none, just like that. Why is it was... Did I just close it myself? Yes, I did. Okay. If I drag from the edge, then it happens. If I drag in the middle, I can draw. If I drag from the side. Okay. So how big is our dead zone? Okay, well, it's pretty small. Okay, if I do it from the edge, then it works. Okay. Alright, works for me. It works pretty well, too. Okay. That's going to be it then. Editor, edge, dead zone. Fix number. That. Okay, what's the next one? So the first 3 are now fixed. Sorry you're late to the cult meeting. Yo, Cakes. Hello, bro. Thank you for the raid. How's your game going? So you were working on it today, but didn't really watch too much. Is it going to be released soon? Making the gameplay more interesting. Nice. Do you have a Steam page for your game yet? Or Steam powered? Hold on. Let me see. Cakes. Is it there? Oh, it is here. To be announced. There you go. Awesome abilities. Well, I mean, maybe it's old, but like you still have a trailer on your Steam page, because we also have a Steam page, but our trailer is not finalized. I have the trailer playing in the corner, but we have some placeholders there, so we don't even have anything on the Steam page really. Not much on our Steam page. We need to make it better. Graphics, Vulkan capable GPU, 256 megabytes. Your game can work with 256 megabytes. Did you calculate how much RAM you are actually using? Nice. Is the demo also outdated? I don't think I tried to play your game yet. Oh. Alright, anyway. There's nothing to play. Only Bloons map 1. Well, I never played Bloons, so like I have like the thing that's closest to the tower defense that I played was Plants vs Zombies. Is that even a tower defense? Is Plants vs Zombies a tower defense even? Is PvZ a tower defense? No? Is Plants versus Zombies a tower defense game? It is a tower defense game, alright. Alright. Anyway, like I said, looks nice. We have the Steam page too. Linksider, but I'm not really happy with how it looks like right now. We are working on the trailer, like we have in the corner. But I guess I can show the trailer fully if you guys want. Play trailer. Colors looked washed out. We changed this gray color into the clouds in the background now. I'm going to run the trailer right now with the current graphics. Do you think the colors are still washed out here? Yeah, we have some placeholder arts for some things here. And the music also is temporary. We want to change it to a better one. Anyway, this is the game that I'm making here. It's a puzzle game called Linksider. Thanks for the raid again. Alright, and we're writing Rust, the obviously superior language. Alright, we are writing Rust. Okay. All Cakes chatters love to shit on Rust. Alright. I thought Cakes didn't try Rust yet. So far, from what I understand, Cakes tried Zig, and Cakes hated Zig. And we can agree on the Zig, on the fact that Zig is a horrible language. That I agree with. I'm not sure if our reasons to hate the language are the same, but yeah, the Zig is not any good. How's it using Bevy? You're using Bevy, right? We were using Bevy before. So like it says in the trailer that is the winner of the Bevy gem. So we made the game in Bevy originally, but then we rewrote it into a custom engine because yeah, I don't know. I wasn't too happy with Bevy. Even although I do need to like write things myself when doing a custom engine, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it really. But I'm not a Bevy enjoyer. Hicks likes his global mutable state. He will surely hate Rust. Was it too complicated working the ECS way? It's not too complicated. It's too like it's like weird. On one hand, it's easy to like add on to the spaghetti of the code when using the ECS, but like when you want to, but like I don't know, it's like really easy to write to do a bug basically. And yeah, it's a precise rule puzzle and it doesn't need an ECS. Yeah, maybe it's because of a puzzle game. Maybe that's the reason I didn't like it. Because when we did the other Bevy gem, when we were doing a city builder instead, and like the like if something was delayed one frame, it wasn't a big deal. Then Bevy was a lot better. But yeah, RCRefCell is one of the solutions to the global mutable state. I'm not using global mutable state, right? I'm using like big contexts with global data. Yes, which is kind of similar to the RCRefCell, but I don't need to use RCRefCell everywhere. But I do use it in couple places, I guess. Entity update order might ruin something, yeah. In Bevy, like the hardest part about Bevy is not like the entity components themselves, but the systems. The way the systems work, you need to like you have this graph basically of the systems. You and like if you want some things to happen in order, then you need to do like dot after, and you don't really visualize this graph because you just do it in code, and like I don't know. Like if you do a graph of systems, then I think it's easier to do visual programming like in the other engines. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really know, but like it's really easy to basically have a bug in the game, is my experience with Bevy. But I didn't have too much. I just made 2 gems with the Bevy. If only Bevy didn't force ECS so strictly. Also, I tried on the latest Ludum there. We made a game jam also with ECS, but not with Bevy, but with Evenio instead. If any, I mean, probably no one knows what Evenio is, but maybe some of you know what is Valence. Valence is a framework for building Minecraft servers, basically. And this was done in Bevy ECS, and they also rewritten it into... Like, they basically made their own ECS that they are rewriting the project into. And you can, like... I don't know. That thing I liked more. If any of you use Rust here, I can suggest looking into that one. It's basically in Bevy you have the systems that like work every frame, but like you don't even have the idea of a frame. You just have the these events here, and every system is just an event handler in this library. Which I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Unity dots is a disaster. I never used Unity, so I have no idea if it's a disaster or not, but probably. Probably I will hate. But I have in my plans to try the Godot. I did not try Godot yet. Godot does not have an ECS, but right? But they use this Python-like language, which I probably will hate. Bevy's API seems simpler from what you've seen. Simpler than Godot, or simpler than dots in Unity, or simpler than what? But Unity dots is similar with the order of systems, but you do have a hierarchy, which helps a lot. Also, I've seen some other ECS systems, like there's another one in Rust, which is called Edict, I think. Is this the one? Yes, that's fast and powerful ECS crate. So like in this one, for example, the you still have like the graph of the systems, but it's an implicit graph, kind of. That's like, it's basically, it's been transformed into a graph automatically based on like the actual dependencies, but it actually acts like if the systems were written in order, basically, which makes it a lot easier to like think about the code. So you write just a list, and then the list is automatically being converted into a graph, if that makes sense. It's like you are giving it the systems in the topological sorted order or something. DOS just splits engine in two, and both approaches are bad. Yeah. So I'm like I can see why ECS can be good. Like if I look at the static, like if I look at an already done code, then the way ECS like splits things makes it look nice, but at the same time, it's really hard to maintain. So it looks more complex the way I write code normally here, but at the same time I'm a lot more confident that it will work. So yeah. Not using ECS, we're using custom engine, using OpenGL under the hood. And the game works on Windows, Linux, Mac, web, and Android at the point. Okay, and I was just like going through the random issues and doing random things, but I don't know. What do we want to do? I can implement a new feature a new gameplay feature if we want real quick. Let's see, do we have any new features that we wanted to do? ECS is more useful in big AAA games where components split. Multiple teams work on separate parts. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm wondering, I like the idea of splitting it, even if it's not multiple teams, though. I like the idea of splitting, but I want it to be somehow split in a way that's not error prone. It's too dynamic, basically, in Bevy. It should be more static somehow. More static checks. Pum 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 pum. It's useful if you have parts that need a lot of performance that you just cannot get out of the normal engine. Yes, but like right now it feels like a trade-off. You're trading off like performance. I mean, you get performance, I guess, right? And but like you can work in parallel, but at the same time, I don't know. It's like weird. It's weird, but I can see how it, I don't know. It has potential, that idea. I feel like it's not been explored fully yet. There can be better implementations. Alright, how about we do a breakable block? That's kind of interesting, I think, and should be... No, let's not run the trailer, let's run the game. I tried to make it simple, but it's not really. Okay, so we'll make a new group, what we'll call break, or breakable block test. So here's the idea that I have right now. That we will have to go and fall into a hole, kind of. And then I'm going to, because of that hole, we're going to like go over here, right? And we have a goal here, and the idea is that I want to have a breakable block over here. So the first time we go there, we break this block, and the second time we go there, we actually go through. So we want a new block, the block that we'll be breaking here. So let's start by making that block. Let's call it breakable block. How long on this game? It says about 100 streams. Right? The Bevy Jam that the game originally was made for was more than a year ago, in the April 2023, I think. So, and then 100 streams, and we stream for like 5 to 10 hours. And I basically never worked on the game off stream. Speaking of the Gem version, if you want to play the Gem version, it's still there on the itch. If my bot will work. Why is my bot not working? This version is still playable. 1 second. Yeah, I was saying I thought that my bot is not working, but I just had a typo there. But yeah, this is the old version of the game. This one is made in Bevy. Alright, breakable block. Breakable block is going to be block is true. Trigger is true. Pushable weight. It's not pushable, it's not movable. It cannot collect power-ups. Doesn't have the Z index. And I think it just says break force. Breakable momentum is... So like basically we have this momentum in our game, so I can set the minimum momentum required to break the block here. Breakable momentum, but we can set it to 1 because I'm not sure. Maybe just breakable true. Like, what's the reason for me to have like multiple different things that you need to like hit harder? I think just breakable true. I just have that. Okay, so now we have let's go properties. Entity properties. Symbols. Oh, symbols in the workspace. Control T. I'm pressing the wrong thing. Properties. Here. Okay. Breakable. Boolean. There you go. Okay, then we go into A-sprite. To do, move back into logic. I did not move it out of logic yet. How about I merge the Davis stuff? Git pull origin this. That we merge the Davis changes to define compromise. Can I just reload it, or is it the same stuff? Does A-sprite reload the file automatically if it was changed? I'm not sure. Should I close it and open it again? It looks the same. What is that thing? We have a new thing. What is that thing? That's also new. Alright, anyway, so I'm going to have a breakable block. I'm not sure what it should look like. What should breakable block look like even? Breakable images. Like a wall with cracks, right? Game is cool, has a good feel to it. Did you try the baby version on itch? Yeah, I mean we won the jam. I know that the idea is pretty cool. I liked playing the game myself. I'm not the one who made the levels, so when Davey made the levels, it's cool. The only problem with puzzle games that I see is, like, for example, it's not very very fun to like watch a streamer play a puzzle game, for example. So it's not a stream game, and also it's not really a replayable game because you just beat the puzzles once and then like you never need to go back into the game, right? But at the same time, like, the game is already playable on the phone and you can just like chill and like it's basically, it's not a game for gamers even, right? Everybody can play the game, which is a good thing on the other hand. But yeah, if you want to have a game for some people, that's a selling point. Yeah, I'm just like personally, I personally, when playing games, I like hard games, right? Like the Beans of Power, yes. Or like Factorio, for example, that the game that you can play forever. Or I don't know, Minecraft is a good example, right? Yeah, and we also like for the mobile, means that like you can play the game with one hand, like while chilling, and like play the game with a partner or something like that, you know, which is yeah. I'm just like wondering how hard is it going to be to market a puzzle game. Do we just like put a bunch of money into the ads? That's how mobile market works, from what I understand, right? Arna VK G, hello. Anyway, hello Ray March, by the way. That's also your understanding, but I don't know. At the same time, like when you make a Steam game, for example, they don't rely on the ads too much, right? You just need to have a bunch of like wish lists somehow. But like, how do you make the people wishlist your game? You don't even like spend money, like, right? You just post about your game in different places. Steam is festivals plus streamers, yes, which is why also like it's weird. Like I said, it's not really a streamer game, which is like yeah, I don't know. Is there like specific like festivals about puzzle games? All right, anyway, our first goal is to make the trailer to be like finalized, update the Steam page, so we will try just like posting it in a couple places probably first. All right, I'm not going to like try too hard because I'm not the artist for the game. I say this is the cracked. Does it look like the cracked brick? How do I make it look like a cracked brick? I don't know. Whatever. I literally don't care how this looks like, because it's going to be Davey who will draw it for us. File open recent. Hold on. I need to note this thing. 16.7. Breakable block 16.7. And before this will be the final design, only minor changes. The last Puzzle Fest on Steam took place in the last week of April till May 1st. Is that actually a Puzzle Fest? Puzzle Fest. Steamworks development. I'm announcing Steam Puzzle Fest. Hold on. Register your game and enter your discounts now from April. So like we should target releasing the game at like around that time, or like do you even need to have like a working game? You need a demo? Yeah, we should work on that too. I mean, we have enough levels, maybe even for like the initial release anyway. This year's puzzle hasn't happened yet. Oh yeah, so like this was in April and the last year, and this year it did not even happen. So where do they announce this thing then? Puzzle Fest 2024. Steam Puzzle Fest 24. Cerebral Puzzle Showcase 2024. Do you love puzzle game? Okay, yeah. I guess it's not that hard to like find these things, and then we should just like apply to those, right? Is this like happening right now? Someone playing a puzzle game? Is it happening right now? Welcome to the Cerebral Puzzle Showcase. About. Like, is it happening right now? I have no idea what's happening here. Third-party event is presented. Yeah, but where's the dates of this event? Is there no dates? Full list of official 24 Steam events. Yeah, but this one, for example, is not official, right? The Cerebral Puzzle. I mean, they only have like 2,500 followers. And the official ones, Tower Defense Fest. Is Cakes submitting his Tower Defense game for the Tower Defense Fest? Fighting Games Fest, Rhythm Fest, Space Exploration Fest. Puzzle is not here. Alright, anyway. So I made this block, even though we did not implement the logic yet. We should have it over here, breakable block. Right? Right now it's just going to be like that. Right? But the first time we go into it, it should just break, right? So the way it should work is... I think it shouldn't be that hard. Because we go to the momentum here. Right? We have our momentum moves. And when going somewhere, we have some momentum, and we might be blocked. We already show, like, do the sound effect and the visual effect of us being blocked. But if the thing that is blocking us can be broken, then it should be braked. All right. So we have the momentum moves here, right? And well, I guess one of the move is the move that is making the thing disappear, right? So so like, it's technically not a move. It's a move of disappearing from the game world, right? Disappear move. And I think we can disappear from the game world actually in multiple ways. One of them is going out of bounds. We could like make an animation when we go out of bounds, for example, in the future. So I guess we can do this, disappear with a reason. And then for now, the disappear reason would be break. Right? Dun, 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 dun. Yep. So we say that if it is blocked, add blocked move is momentum is not equal 0. Yes. So like over here, we have the blocked move, which is like showing the animation. And also, I want to break blocks if there are any breakable blocks. Right? Here, so if state entities get at attempted move, new position. So I'm trying to basically find an entity which is breakable in the new position, right? If breakable is that, and it should be breakable, and it should not currently be moving too. Filter entity current move is none. So we do this. If it's breakable, then we say result insert. We have another entity move. Move type is going to be disappear with the reason. It should be public. Disappear reason break. The move is going to be let's call this breakable entity. Breakable entity ID. Start time. Current time, end time. Current time plus move time. Am I fixing the times later? Fixed times. Yep. Okay. Angular momentum. None. Breakable entity position. So we don't really move. It's a fake move in place. With the break stuff. Yep. Okay. And then we just say that if the break move finished, then we should remove the entity from the world. So I'm going to find the end move function, right? So we do the event handler that the move has ended. So I'm just going to say that if entity move move type a flat matches this entity move type disappear, right? And we don't care about the reason here of the disappearance, but if it is the disappearing, then we also have like this finish entering goal. Finish entering goal is we'll remove the entity and then we do the new entity, which is player in goal. Okay. Kind of similar thing, I guess. But in this case, we literally just remove the entity from the game, right? Don't try start moves. Is none always. So over here, I just say self entities remove entity move dot entity ID. I think that's it, and then we can like have some audio for that. We can have some visual effect for that, and yeah. So for example here, right, this sound effect. Should I have the temporary sound effect? Disappear reason. Over here we just match reason of the disappearing if it's break. Then we have the then we should have the break sound effect. Assets dot break block. Let's call it break block. Hold on, these are the sound assets, right? Which is a little weird. So it's not, it's sound effect assets then, right? Sure. because it takes some time to disappear actually from the screen. And then we have here blocked. We disappear, return, false. And then over here, this is the visual effect. Disappear. Over here, we also will match the reason. And if it's a reason break, then it should be a spawn. Angle would be entity move. Move previous position. I guess it doesn't really matter, previous or new position. Angle and texture would be assets dot break block tone. Okay. Sure, so I need to have the break block. Okay, let's see if I can just reuse some of the visual effects. We go into the assets, VFX. Collect power up. There's 4 different versions. Nice. Gravity ray. I don't know. Let's just reuse this break block. And then we need to have this sound assets too. Sound. We copy Pigorly too for that. Break block. I continue. No, we only have this start here, I think. Start is fart. There you go. That will be the breaking block sound. We have the entity already in place. I can skip the editor here now. Just do break test, right? There you go. It works. First try, easy. You see how easy writing Rust is? Just write the code and it just works first try. Easy. Okay, how about something with the jump? If I have a guy and we have a breakable block that we are standing on and we need to like drop down basically, right? If we make a level like this, right? So we need to go down, and I'm pretty sure if I just have a jump over here, for example, right? Oh, there you go. Actually, that works. That just works, yeah. So we could like have a minimum amount of force that needs to be applied to break the block, or is that not necessary? I'm not sure if that's necessary. We can also make the block transform into something else after we break it. That would be like really easy to do, I think. We can make a breakable player if we really wanted to. We can make a breakable box. That sounds interesting, actually. So, like, you know how we have boxes, right? Like in Sokoban, we can push boxes. Like this one over here, right? So if this box would be like fragile box, and then if we make it like fall too far, it would break. Which means that not only the thing that that is blocking our move can be broken, but also if we ourselves are fragile. Should it be as the same or a separate configuration though? Like fragile is ourselves? I feel like they could be the same, maybe later. So the only change would be then to like momentum. Oh, hold on. Moves impulse. Momentum moves impulse. Yeah, this one over here. So like if I'm breaking, if I'm becoming blocked basically over here, add blocked move, right? But like over here, I might be blocked, or I might be breaking here myself. Full damage, yes, full damage. Full damage. So I think it's literally going to be then the move type would be if entity properties breakable, and then it's going to be instead of blocked. You can't imagine a use of it. I think it's something like you would need to be careful when like moving boxes around. Also, like, you cannot imagine a use case for it. Like, I don't know. Like, full damage is in a lot of games, right? Not in puzzles games, though, really. But, I don't know. Like, you need to basically make your landing smoother by using some of the power-ups. Like, if you need to go down, you need to go down slowly. Somehow. Maybe we should have, like, the feather falling side effect, then. Like, we have the coyote time, which lets you stay on the air, but we don't have the feather falling. Right? I don't know, it's not very hard to implement this here, so I'm going to implement this, and then we're going to try. We're going to try. Let's open a sprite again. And I'm going to make this. But as a box. Right? What does our box look like? It's this thing. So we basically should have a hole in the middle, which tells that it's like pushable, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. 17.7. Falling block should kill a guy. I mean, that's exactly how it's happening. Like, we can make the player to be fragile, right? We can have like multiple different, like right now in the game we only use one type of a player. Only this guy is like playable, but we could make a fragile player in addition. It's not hard. Breakable block, breakable box. So breakable box would be this. Pushable, movable. I mean, it's just like that box, right? Can collect power-ups too. It's just breakable in addition. A guy that dies is dropped from 2 or more blocks, which is why I was thinking, like, should we only, like, should we, like, have this 2 or more? Because right now it's even, like, we break even if the force is just, like, is, like, non-zero, basically. But maybe it should be, like, customizable. From 2 blocks we would die, and from less than 2 blocks it's, like, okay. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, 2 blocks kind of makes sense. Right? I just broke the box by jumping on it. Okay. Let's move this power up to the left. But I wanted to, like, you know what I wanted to have? Like, if I make this a little bit closer, like that. So, like, by doing this, I would make the box break against the wall. Basically, because I'm pushing it into the wall, right? But if I try to do this somehow, like this... Hold on. To the right. I want to be facing down here. I'm actually not sure why am I destructing box here. That feels a little bit weird. Maybe you should be able to kill a glass guy by just pushing him against the wall. Maybe. So this almost worked, but like I had an idea for a level where I would need to like climb this guy basically. Wait, hold on, does this mean... Wait, did I... Shit, I didn't save the level. Oh, yeah, like if I do this first, and then, only then... This over here, this feels like a bug. elevator should crash. And the door. Yeah, elevator and the door, they're just like... They're just pushing them, yes. Right, anyway. I just wanted to have a test. If I have a guy with a jump on the side and it's a wall on the other side, like I don't have this move, like I'm not being blocked here, right? So what if it's a breakable box which has this thing on the side? Then it just dies immediately, which and then soft walls from the health clinic. Yeah. I guess. And feather falling, like I said, too. And we have a lot of things that can be done, right? With this breakable mechanic. Okay, so for some reason, this guy... is doing that. Right? Let's see, add blocked move is that if move direction is opposite. New position angle is that. Maybe the usual guy could be soft. There's a lot of combinations that can happen, yes. So it seems like you said first that you cannot imagine the use of this mechanic, right? But there is use cases. Right? Maybe with some extra mechanics though. A new position angle as new position angle with input. Okay. Add blocked move. This momentum is not equal to 0. Like for this guy, we're not even inserting the move, right? Is it because of how jump is implemented? Hold on, how is jump implemented? So we know all the angles. And if there is moves with a momentum reason to be jump, oh, hold on. So it's okay. So it literally is checking here that if I'm being blocked when I jump, then we just ignore this thing. So now when we jump, we can be blocked, or we can yeah, or can break something, but it should not happen if we like start. I feel like it should not even happen here. Moves. Reason. Like, we have the reason for the momentum, right? Which is the jump. And, like, add blocked move is momentum is not equal to 0. I don't know. Can we just match the reason here? Reason. It's gravity, jump, slide, or continue, right? We can, like, slide into something and break it, right? Gravity. Yeah, I feel like it's only... I feel like it actually should be only on the continue. Continue is when we continue in the momentum move after we already had some momentum. So this would be false, and this would be momentum is not equal to 0 here. Imagine a loot box with the ability you can drop from a shelf and for another guy to pick up after the box is broken. Yeah, we can have like we can have like the ability, like I said, to make the loot box to turn into something else. For example, that could be ability inside a box, so you need to break the box and then you will have a new side effect inside the box, right? You know what I mean? So this means that is no longer necessary. We can literally have loot boxes inside the game this way. Killing a guy should drop his ability, but he has 4 abilities. Not sure about that, but maybe. There we go. Now it's not being broken, and this also means now that, so like here's the thing, right? If we go this way, I break it. Although, like, yeah, maybe like we should not break it, because like this is me falling from one block. Yeah, maybe we should have this as a customization after all logic. So, like, breakable force should be 1. Should be 2. Like, so if at least if the force is at least 2, which means that we dropped for at least 2 blocks, only then we can break it. Breakable crate is another one that we can do. Which is does not going to be pushable. Right. But then the bug plays when the ability to detach from someone from the box and dropped on another ability. I'm not. I'm just making the entire thing disappear with the side effects for now. So okay, it's not longer breakable. It's breakable force, which is going to be That. Do I have momentum? I do have momentum. If entity property is breakable, force, map, or pulls, break force, momentum more than or equal to than the break force. Momentum is U size though. Let's make this U size, sure, whatever. Find breakable, force, map, or pulls, break force, momentum more than or equal than the break force. Okay. What if you disappear with a portal exit? Then the portal is no longer in the game. Wait, hold on. Breakable force is not even an option, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, it should be an option. It should be an option. If it's none, then it's not breakable. Yep. I already wrote it like it was if it was an option. Okay. And then here, I also added a breakable crate, which is the thing that can be moved. Only using the jump power, basically. So I'm wondering, like, this is no longer going to be broken. Yeah, you see, like, how the first time I go into this, I actually don't break it. Because, so, what's our height here? We drop down 1, 2, 3 blocks, right? Which means that we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, basically 4 blocks, and this is the 4 blocks, which means that basically it's the same amount of speed as if we were dropping down from 1 block, which is why we don't break it first. But then after the second time we go through the portal, we actually break it. So this should still break. And then over here, if I jump on top of that guy, it should no longer break me, right? Not sure if it's possible to show here, but like that, I guess. I can just go on top of it. You actually can transport the ability even without loot crate. Just put the ability on the side of a box, move, and then break it. Well, if we implement it that way. Okay, my idea was that I would need to... let me see here. My idea is that I would need to, like, climb over there, you know? So, okay, so, like, the easiest way would be that probably. But this... Oh wait, hold on, this does not make it. Hold on, so it's impossible for me because there is not enough force when I just push this. Like that. This is not enough force. Because, yeah, because the momentum here is equal to 1, which is same as if we drop down 1 block, which is why it's not breaking here. Which makes me like want to make it more fragile. You know, the breakable force would be 1 instead of 2. When you fall into the portal, you pop out flipped. You fall the way you go in. It depends on the orientations of the portals. You don't flip yourself. No, nothing is becoming flipped. No. You might rotate though, because portal is not a mirror. So like, if I do it this way, then I would not be able to jump on top of it though. Unless we make it like separate things. That would be weird. Ooh. Do you think that when I push the box against the wall like this, it should break? Because I think it should. But this means that even if it falls down 1 block, it should still die. If you fall into the portal, having a portal on your head, will you fall from the same height? Or will the height shrink? What? Yeah, I think this makes more sense. The original implementation here. So we need to like carefully not push it against the wall here. But do it carefully, like this. Now it's against the wall and we could jump on top of it somehow, maybe. But this breaks it. How would I jump on top of this thing? Softer. Somehow. I would need to have a thing here. That would not even help me. Or we can do this. This would help. Which means that I will go from above instead. If we have the correct width here. Probably... probably can make all of that shorter. No, it's the same thing still. But maybe this over here can be immediately. Almost. If I remove the ceiling, make it higher. This way I go on top of the crate. By the way, I'm pretty sure that if I drop on the crate, then the crate will not break. Right? Yes, it doesn't break. It only breaks when we are becoming blocked by it. Which kind of makes a little sense, I think. So maybe that's the way we would use it. You just need to make sure that I can go up there. I mean, the portal is the easiest way of doing that. I mean, I just don't want to have that player here, right? I don't like using the portal too much. We can instead do a magnet here. Okay, anyway. And then we would have the goal like here. That's the goal. Oh shit, but I need to... Wait, can I make a magnet here too? How would that even work? Guess it doesn't like really work. Like I need to actually climb. What other things can we use here? We can use like the gravity ray. Hold on. So I jump here, we have the jump on the right. Then we would be able to like go here. Left. Up. Right. Down. Wait. I should just be able to do this, right? Go here and go there. This makes me break it though. So I want to go over here with this thing on the right. Making a level is hard. I want to be able to like control the rotation of our guy here, which means that we kind of need to have a wall. KZRV, hello, hello. Wait, what if I just have a second guy? Wait, but the second guy like trivializes it then, right? Does it? Hold on. Like, it only does if I can like go back up there, but I cannot, right? But like I'm saying that I can make this guy go here. But then I cannot go back up there, okay? That's good. Because that means that I cannot just jump from this guy, and I need to jump from that. Oh wait, hold on, but I can. I can, because I can do this if I break the block. This is actually hard. Mhm. I think we just need to do this. So this makes me go up here. Potentially, right? Silly squirrel, hello. And now we need to like somehow be able to control our rotation here. I'll make a thing here. Oh, this actually helps. If I have just that one block there. So do I just have this one block? It's a little weird. I have this one block, but I guess if I do this, it's not that obvious. Then we remove this guy. So does this make it a good level? We basically have this, then we go here, and then we go like here, and we cannot just fall down like that, because then we break the block. Right? We don't want to break it, we want to use it to jump. Which means that we need to go back here. And then we need to like do here and then go left immediately to jump from that wall. To change our rotation a little bit to be able to do this. And we move the exit a little bit. Yes, and then we also need it to be on the left side. Not sure if that is a good thing to require the correct rotation. But this is solvable now. I'm not sure how hard it would be for a person who doesn't know. Let's see, if Davy is not here, we'll make the Davy solve that level. We also have a crate, right? So the crate is this one, right? So the difference between the crate and a box, even though they are looking the same right now, is that it cannot move unless we make it move like that. All right. So in this case, we can make it break. Does it break? It does not break. Should the crate be like a little less fragile? That would be weird. I think they should all have the same thing. So do breakable force is always 1. So this still makes it break, but it's not a pushable thing anymore. Right? Which means that we need to... we cannot move it to the right. Wait, so how would I be able to move it to the right otherwise? If, like, yeah, the jump does this. Which means that we need to do some other thing first. And if I jump, it always... They're calling this crate, why not rename the spider hand thing to crab? To Ferris? And we should have a rust side effect too, which makes, I don't know, like maybe, I don't know, cancels the slide or something. So the thing about that one then is that it's always going to be on even position, right? Because I can only move it 2 blocks or it breaks. Not sure if I'm come up with a level here. We have a block. Wait. What if we have another guy with another jump? So like this way we can move it. It's like that way it breaks, right? Or we'll just have the disables on the sides then. Wait, what? Just goes on top, huh? Is that a bug or a feature? No, that feels like a bug. Are they on their own layers now? Is that Davey? Who did it, maybe? Can you use the block to roll over? Yes, you can. But like, then you need to not have the jump on the side, right? But like, yeah, over here you can just use it. Anyway, I can do it this way. And that way. I'm not sure. What am I even trying to achieve here? What if I have a hole? Because that would allow us to like jump on top of this guy then, right? Like this without breaking it. Does it help? Not sure if it helps with anything. But this can make us go, yeah, but it breaks immediately. I don't know, like, I feel like maybe the I like the mechanic that this guy is being broken when we push it into the wall like that, but at the same time, if it just falls one block, I kind of want it to survive. But what would the logic be then? Oh. Ugh. I mean, we can save it from falling if we had like a magnet on this side, for example. Because the magnet like stops it from falling further, right? And what would we use this for then? We would then use it for getting both players to the right side like this. Okay, is that a level? Is that a level? Like, you need to do this, basically. Right? This is the important move. So that you can make this guy go there. And this makes it possible for both of my guys to go up there then. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Let's have the magnet on both sides for symmetry then. I don't know. What if we do this? Oh, that's actually that's also interesting thing. I don't think we used it anywhere. I think we should make a level, this level with a magnet, where you like stuck inside a magnet and you need to like someone else to push you further, basically. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like you're stuck in a hole and someone needs to push you. I don't know, let's do this. I guess. Why not? No, don't break. Do this. And then we would be able to go there. And then we need the correct rotation. You right? This guy has on the left. This one should have it on the head. No, hold on. Oh, shit. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, so like I cannot. But I can do this. But I need it on my head. I can make it on the head on this one. And on the left side of that one then. But it means that I need to make the thing go there anyway. And this guy have it on the right side. If it's on the right side. If it's on the right side, then I can do this. It does not work. Is this the impossible level? Or is it possible? Can I just like do the same thing? Maybe just like... I probably can like just do this though. From the other side, yes, like that. Which is literally the same as I was doing before. Now I can go up there. Okay, the level is not impossible. It's actually pretty easy. Okay. Okay, Okay, I think we have 2 levels, which are kind of okay. Not too hard. Simple too. Breakable blocks. Implement number 21. Okay, so we fixed a couple bugs. We implemented a new gameplay feature. I say this is good progress. And yeah, going to do a short stream, like I said today. Let's go somewhere else. Godot Rust, sure.
So they had a coffee snow tea ball, and it was absolutely amazing. But then tea time, they
All right, and they like tea too. I have some tea. All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. And I'm sending you over here for more Rust. Bye.